When David, the father, was diagnosed with Alzheimer's at 74, the family panicked. His care needs grew quickly, and the cost of memory care in the Bay Area was staggering, over $9,000 a month. Luckily, years earlier, David had purchased a hybrid life insurance policy with long-term care benefits. That policy gave him access to $400,000 in benefits to pay for care. When David passed away, even though most of the LTC benefit was used, there was still a small life insurance payout left for his wife. For the Martinez family, it felt like the best of both worlds, coverage for care when they needed it the most, and still a legacy for the family. This is why hybrid policies have become so popular. Hi, I'm Dale Corpus, a Senior Transition Specialist and real estate expert based in the San Francisco Bay Area. This is another episode of Sandwich Generation Solutions, powered by the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast, where I give you real stories, expert insights, and practical tips to make caregiving and senior transitions easier. Today, we're breaking down the hybrid long-term care insurance policies, how they work, why families love them, and what to watch out for. Let's dive in. A hybrid policy is simply life insurance combined with long-term care coverage. Here's the basic setup. You buy a life insurance policy. It comes with a pool of benefits you can use for long-term care if you need it. If you never use the LTC benefit, your beneficiaries still get the death benefit. It's essentially a way of solving the use it or lose it problem that the traditional LTC insurance had. Families like hybrids because, one, you always get something back. If you use LTC benefits, it helps cover care. If you don't, your family gets the death benefit. Two, premiums are stable. Most hybrid policies have guaranteed premiums, no surprise hikes. Three, flexibility. You can choose how benefits are allocated between care and legacy. Let's go back to the Martinez family in Cupertino. David's hybrid policy allowed him to access $400,000 in long-term care benefits. That covered several years of memory care, easing the financial burden on his children. When he passed away, even though most of his LTC benefit was used, his wife still received a smaller death benefit. This meant David's planning helped his family both during his life and after. Let's talk about the pros of hybrid policy. One, peace of mind. Families love that benefits aren't wasted. Two, predictable premiums. You know what you're paying. Three, legacy protection. Still leaves something behind. Four, easier to qualify. Sometimes easier to get than standard LTC. Now let's contrast that to the cons of hybrid policies. One, higher upfront costs. Hybrids often require larger single premiums or higher monthly payments. Two, less flexibility. Benefits are tied to the life insurance structure. Three, may cover less than traditional. The LTC pool may be smaller than a big standalone LTC policy. Now let's talk about who hybrids work best for. One, families who hate the idea of paying premiums and getting nothing back. Two, people who want both long-term care protection and life insurance for legacy planning. Three, upper-income families who can afford the higher premiums. Here in the Bay Area, where assisted living often costs $6,000 to $8,000 a month, hybrid policies are appealing because they provide financial protection without feeling like a gamble. Families love knowing that one way or another, the money they paid into the policy comes back in some form. Some of the common misunderstandings about hybrids are, one, some families think hybrids are cheaper. They're not always. They just work differently. Two, some think they'll cover everything, but sometimes the LTC benefit runs out faster than expected. Three, others think they're only for the wealthy. Not true. There are policies with different entry points. Now, let's recap what we've covered today. One, hybrid policies combine life insurance and LTC coverage. 2, they solve the use it or lose it issue. 3, pros, stable premiums, legacy protection, peace of mind. 4, the cons, higher upfront costs, sometimes smaller LTC pools. 5, great for families who want coverage plus a guaranteed return in some form. This has been another episode of Sandwich Generation Solutions, powered by the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast. If your loved one is considering senior living and you need to figure out what to do with their home, let's talk. Schedule a free consultation and learn more about my services at www.simplifyseniortransitions.com. Have a quick question, DM me on Instagram at soldbydale. And don't forget, you can also listen to the Simplify Senior Transitions podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all major platforms. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this information. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next episode.